3 days a week, a crowd gathers to salivate over spuds.
We make everything from scratch. Add our own ingredients. And I think that's what makes us stand out.
Standing around and lining up, not an issue for folks hoping to catch one of these hot potatoes fresh out of the oven.
I know a lot of love going to the food.
A lot of love from a woman who says she once didn't love herself.
I just wanted to be a different person because I knew I had been a decay on my community at one point. So I wanted to be a different woman when I came home.
A homecoming that was far from a celebration. Keisa Smith became the successful business owner of Spectacular Spuds out of necessity.
I was indicted, federal indicted, back in 2006. I sold marijuana for a long time, right here in the Flint. And I was given, we were arrested. After we were indicted, I was given a 4.5 year, well, actually, they gave me 6.5 year sentence.
She didn't serve the entire sentence, let out early because she became a model prisoner. She took classes, mentored inmates, believing this was her moment to turn her life around.
And I just tried to become the woman that I was meant to be. So when I got home, I just hit the ground running.
Once out, Smith says she couldn't even get an entry-level job because once an employer learned about her felony conviction, her employment was denied. So she started her own catering business with the help of many and just pennies in her pocket.
$10 was left in my name the day we opened up the business, so it was a real risk.
The odds were against her. In fact, more than 40% released from prison will be back within a year. And because of this, a Mid-Michigan man who was on the other side is making it his life mission to give all ex-offenders a fighting chance.
We wanted to create this inviting atmosphere of learning and really giving an individual an opportunity to focus, and if they're serious, in getting their lives back on the right path.
Leon El-Alamin founded the MADE Institute, an organization that creates an environment where returning citizens are provided housing, education, job training, and the motivation to make a difference.
And then the messages change from week to week. You're going to have to live with the decisions you make.
There really wasn't too many programs that particularly address this population.
Each room is equipped with a refrigerator, bed, clean bedding.
At one time, it was like 700 people coming back to Flint and Genesee County from prison and jail, state and federal prison, or on the low end, maybe around about 500 each year. That's a lot of people.
Rules and regulations stipulate that they keep it clean at all times. Clean up behind themselves. It's part of being self-sufficient. It's part of the structure. It's part of order.
But 2018, the current, we done reached about 300 people. 85% are still doing well. The recidivism rate, haven't, committed any crimes, things like that.
And today, Leon says the MADE Institute has 12 housing units for both men and women. 8 different programs, from teaching blue-collar skills to becoming an entrepreneur. And they've partnered with dozens of organizations to help with the transition to society, because the odds are against all ex-offenders.
Especially a place like Flint with the economy the way it is, with no skills and things like that, it's almost 0 to none.
And Keisa believes if she can cook up an ounce of inspiration for someone craving a second chance, then she's doubling down on sharing the trials and tribulations that led to her own recipe for success.
It doesn't matter where you are. You have to just find that drive and keep going. Dreams definitely have no expiration date.
And you can learn more about the MADE Institute in our story on WNEM.com. And if you're hungry for one of those potatoes, Spectacular Spuds is open 3 days a week at the Flint Farmers Market.